Hussein's dad, Camel Wasser. I am Milton, son of carpenter. Mary, daddy carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Mary Ann. I am the son of carpenter. I get to make parables, and this is my Tami parable series about Tami, the no-arm Chinese fella. How did he get to be missing both arms? Being stupid. His boss, Wu, gave him a test of management, a loyalty test. Told him to stick his right arm into a wood chipper. Cut down the limbs, you feed them into a wood chipper, it chips them up. And Tommy's always been blindly obedient, and that's what they love in the Orient. Good brown nosers. And he fed that right arm into the wood chipper lefty, the left arm, saw what was going on, was of course surprised, and jumped off. Wise thing to do. Whether you're an arm or anything or anybody that can resemble an arm. You see something bad happen to somebody at work or where you live, and they are the, wherever, they are the right arm to you being the left arm, and you're worried it might happen next, jump off. That's a wise thing. Lefty's doing well. He goes to Vegas a lot. He's very good at the one-armed bandit. And he's got a good hand modeling career going on. Tommy, however, he needs a lot of help now. He is a manager. He's bossing a whole lot of folks around on the Chinese streets. The Oriental unseen business. But yeah, he's missing both arms. Yes, he won his girlfriend's heart. Always scaly, always talks with a harsh lisp, likes to stick his tongue out a lot. Now he's missing both arms. He does a mean snake dance. And yes, anything evil in the world over countless millennia, yeah, think of that as the Chinese sticking their tongue out at the rest of the world. He does a mean snake dance. He snaked his way in between Rhea and whoever she was dancing with. He's been there ever since. She's living at his house. This particular parable occurs at work. You see, Tami got an addition to his series because a minute parable disappeared with all of the day's videos and photos, high-tech toys. On this computer right here that's not connected to the internet. It's street stuff, unseen business stuff. It's our fiction. But that imagery did disappear. It was stolen. And the parable video that inspired that theft was one about Iran. Iran. My TV wanted to shut down and it made a noise. Iran, the federal agent who'd been following Barack Hussein Obama and his ties to terrorists, his ties to Saudi Arabia, Mideast, grew up there over in that neighborhood in Kenya, I believe, in Africa, then moved on to Hawaii, and then was placed in the highest office, or went to Harvard in between, then placed in the highest office in the world right after we got attacked by a whole lot of other cowardly Hussein's. So they were following him. I'm sure it wasn't just Ron, lots of other folks, until they were told to drop it, stop putting stuff in the file. They're going to place him in the highest office in the world. And yes, it was before they even had the election. Oh, I don't support Trump either. But Russian buffoon, is he? Truth is my favorite. But yeah, I don't like either one of those. And I've been asking for a 9/11 Flight 93 check in the very real, non-street stuff place in the very real world. Pick up your phone right now, 424-229-4140. Make that video, whatever you get when you don't get me. See that phone you're making a video of has every child in America's lifeline to the firemen, police, paramedics. Make a video of being hijacked. I've been asking for a 9/11 Flight 93 check of America's lifelines for a decade now, without getting one. That's a lot of certified mail as well. If you're going to send me mail about those 93 checks or anything, these Tami purples, the Osama rumor. If you're going to send me mail, make sure you make a video first. It's going to be stolen. Oh, let me go get those files real quick. And Jesus' question about is Barack Hussein Obama a terrorist? I've got a decade of asking for 93 checks and not getting one. And you don't know when else that phone in your hand trying to call me right now won't be allowed to work. Because you're a Christian perhaps, and they just placed a man with a Muslim name in a White House at that key point in history. Or because you live in the wrong neighborhood, wrong city, you're not the top in your business. Who knows why? It doesn't matter why when your phone's not being allowed to work. So post and repost these big fives until all of America to 9/11 Flight 93 check and post in 5. Firemen of the fire station's phone, policemen of the police station's phone, priests of the of your own phone, the church's phone. That's your flock's lifeline when they're in church on Sunday. You make sure it works all the time. You make a video of it not working. You got the timestamp on your phone. You're making a video with one phone of another phone not working. Got the timestamp somewhere. You got the number dialed 424-229-4140. You've got phone gate. Because those folks hijacking your lifeline as you try to call me, they're worried enough about it to alter phone records covered up. But you've got that time on your phone, you got the number dialed. Get all of America getting video proof of PhoneGate so we don't have another travesty. Is that what it's called? Of having a cowardly Hussein can't even own up to his own faith. Reached out to those who harbor terrorists in their countries, first thing in office, or even reached out to the American people. I don't think he ever did that. I didn't see anything about it in the news. And then backed off of that once he got the backlash from the American people despite our managed news media. Now, let me show you a few of them. I just got them in from 2016. Then I'll do my sugar check. But yeah, make those videos, post those videos, pick your favorite 93 check, image, or video, and you try to call me, 424-229-4140. Yes, I don't know if I was misspelling. I think this is one of them. Maybe not. I'll show you another one. I misspelled hijacking. Or at least, I don't know if I Googled or not, but I have Googled in the past and gotten the wrong thing. But all of this from 2016, yeah, especially the Skid Row, where I had to live because my livelihood is gates. Yeah, I got a lot of them with hijacking misspelled, and I'm just going to coin a new phrase. H-I-J, because it occurs up high, doesn't it? Made sense to me. Either way you spell it, pick up your phone, 424-229-4140, and make a video of your hijacked lifeline, your child's hijacked lifeline, your family's hijacked lifeline. Whatever boring thing you get when you don't get me, post it. We the people must be the reporter. Let me get a little more light. Call me up in front of that network news anchor, that local news anchor, famous or not so famous reporter, and tell them it's all fake news compared to your family's lifeline not working. Why the hell aren't you covering that? Get their reaction and post. Now, where was that? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's across from the Weingart Center, Skid Row. I think that's one. Yeah, hijacking. Oh, English and grammar and all that's not my big... truth is my big subject. Oh, yeah. That 1 minute parable led to all the imagery disappearing off my computer for that day. So, yeah, I've included this. Tami is in charge of erasing anything that connects Hussein to his dad, Osama. And yes, I didn't start the rumor. I picked it up a decade ago about Barack Hussein Obama being Osama bin Laden's son. Oh, guys, please. Don't be a hater. They're mixing things up all over the place. I hear that's why he grew up in Africa, to be closer to his dad during those formative years. You make your own decision. Here's how to answer it. I said this in the image somewhere. Pick up your phone. You can reach me by phone to tell me what you think of that Osama rumor. Then it must not be true. If you can't, yeah, that's Osama's son, Obama, hijacking America's lifelines and deserving a whole lot of truth from the people. Let's give it to him. Now, Tommy's in charge of erasing anything that connects Hussein to his dad or to the Mideast. And that's what he's got first thing in the morning when he gets into work, gets off the Tommy mobile. He has a two-wheel, just stand on it. He's got the headgear to steer because he doesn't have arms. He gets in, and Leah has found something on the internet. And Tommy says, "What's this?" And she says, "It's Osama bin Laden." And they look at the video, and it's a desert kind of setting, barren. And there's a man walking towards a tent, a tall guy, bearded, looks like he does yoga or something. Knows how to fire a rifle, that has that kind of a look about him. And he's walking towards his tent, and he's walking very awkwardly, like Frankenstein or the Mummy or something like that. He's walking very stiff-leggedly, and he runs right into a camel. He gets knocked down. One of his men runs over, picks him up, and he helps guide him walking that awkward walk into the tent. And the narrator of the video goes on to explain this is the night that son Hussein, son Obama, faked his dad's death. And Leah goes, what do you think he means by that? And Tommy says, I know. It's the same thing as with Hitler. And I just Googled some. I got when I Googled, what happened to Hitler. And when he died, he's in his underground bunker 55 feet down below. And as the good guys approached, cyanide and his pistol. And here's something that tells you. Killed his dog. They say he tested the cyanide on his dog and her pups. And hell, he's got plenty of soldiers to test other folks too to test his cyanide on. So you gotta think. And Tommy explains, and I'm gonna explain for Tommy. In my street of fun fiction, Remember, everything I say, it's our fun fiction. It's designed to get you to pick up the phone, tell me what you think of it, and see that for real, your lifeline is not working. Make that video whatever you get when you don't get me. Post it. 424-229-4140. You got the timestamp on your phone. You got the number dialed. When they alter phone records to cover that up, they're worried about that being a news story. So get all of America documenting that so we don't have another Hussein or another Trump in there. How's that? But yeah, Tami explains that Great Wall of Evil that he's a part of, it's not going to waste evil. And goes on to explain that anyone you see that's famous or infamous has a whole lot of folks applying to it. The more famous you get, the more folks are going to be involved, either in a primary way or satellite or halfway around the world kind of way. How's that? Oh, I said how's that twice. I hate that. I don't even say how's that. But they're not going to let the truly evil, waste one of their gene pools. And for each and every, my fun fiction, our fun fiction, pick up your phone, make your own. And while you're at it, check your family's lifeline. Get that timestamp on the phone, get the number dialed. They're not going to waste that evil. They've got a lot invested in each one that is, let's say 100 different sets of folks apply to Adolf there. They're not going to waste that. They're going to farm it out. They don't have to be called Adolf. Wherever they're going, they just have to have that same evil. Don't even have to look like Adolf. Just got to have that same evil. And so, why poison your dog? Well, it was manufactured for that purpose. Because if you, I've heard this often on the streets. Dogs are very knowledgeable, and they will test to see how good you are at providing somebody who looks just like, even with the funny ears or the funny eyebrows or the pointy head, by taking the dog and seeing if they walk up to you, and if they bite you, then obviously you don't look enough like that dog's master. So yeah, if they're killing off on the stage so that they can do a lot of work behind the stage, they don't want the dog giving it away. If it's not whimpering at the at Adolf's side and Ava's side, then they got to kill off the dog too. Then let me go on because it's getting close to 20 minutes. They go on to better do my sugar check, but I want to get through with this one folder of these photos from 2016. Tami goes on to explain to his workers there that that's what happened with Saddam Hussein. When they formed those pod people, and yeah, they didn't even have to have Adolf, know anything, because they were just going to kill him off. They don't always, they're rushing to get him out of the open and on the stage for whatever purpose, and it popped Saddam's head right off. He wasn't fully formed yet. So when they hung him, he, I like this video. His head popped off. And that's why the mummy, or not the mummy, don't give mummies a bad name. The Frankenstein monster there walked into the camel. Then yes, he's out, being evil as a yoga instructor, or a rifle guy, whatever, a rifle store or something, worldwide, with those gene pools. Remember where I tell you my fun fiction leaves off. Make that video, post that video. soldiers, all soldiers, you defend America. That's part of it. Make that video. Whatever you get when you don't get me. See the military basis phone as every child in America's lifeline. Document it. Not working. They don't have to hijack, your cause to a guy going on and on about our fun street fiction. They do have to hijack your cause to me because I got the truth on my side and not one ninth recheck in a decade of asking. And that's how they place in our White House instead of, well, I may not get to the end. I better do my sugar check. Then show you my eyes. Instead of, getting good leaders, we're getting what we get. Make that video, whatever you get when you don't get me, and post it. And certify your mail to me. Then come see me in person. Have wit, we'll travel. It's the only perfect place to build Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Best people to start building with. Need something to wipe that note up. Now, this isn't fun fiction either. It's what you can see with the video. I don't alter videos or photos or anything. It is medical research being passed by, and the doctors I've had have been unable to talk about the changing eyes. I call them the stigmata eyes because I'm the son of Carpenter Mary. Get to make parables. I get to call my eyes stigmata eyes. And I get to do genetic carpenter, turn them from brown to blue. I'm going to show you real quick as I end this parable 2:12. But Tami explains all that to his workers there, and he says that that's Osama. Did I show you my cards for the video? He doesn't have to know everything Osama knows because he's not going to be there long. He doesn't have to know. And those who have the evil that is Osama bin Laden, they are at work worldwide. Yes, good son, Barack Hussein Obama, fakes his dad's death, and his dad gets to go do evil, and he doesn't have to worry about it. If somebody says, you know who you look like? Chances are there's not going to be too many that look like it, but he doesn't have to worry about that because he's dead. And Tami fixes everything. He tells Aaliyah to go into Get Techie, have him alter the video, take out the part with the narrator telling what's going on and all that. And he does it, and it's Osama. Walking a little funny, but he walks up to that camel and takes out the sponge and he starts, washing the camel off. Call me up. Tell me what you think of that Osama room. I haven't gotten one comment in a decade of asking what you think about the Osama room that Obama is Osama's son. I haven't gotten one ninth recheck. Folks tell me what they think of my attention-getting, admittedly, attention-getting videos. Make that video, post that video. Come tell me about that perfect skyline to build Jesus' immaculate house. Again, it's best people to start building with. Tear down the great wall of evil that has just me and LA here in my imagery. And let's get started building a better world. Swear to God. Swear to Dad. I saw a guy with a beard running through Spectrum's parking lot there like he was going to go warn an Osama gene pool member about somebody spilling the beans. believe it or not. Now this is what you see for yourself. And yeah, it still looks a lot like that I noted this morning. Unless you get up closer and you shine a flashlight. 9 years ago and back in 2016. 2016. Oh, that's my photos. Back in 1996, when the eyes started changing, they were even browner than that. You can see a little bit of lighter color there. This is from 5 years ago. Smaller, browner circles slowly disappearing. The new eyes are bigger. Oh, I better hurry. It's 25 minutes. New eyes are bigger, and with the flashlight here, it does depend on how bright the flashlight is as to what you see. I've noted that. But, yeah, I don't see the brown ring. And it can be whiter with the same flashlight, or darker, the brown part, as it slowly disappears, slowly but surely. Come tell me in person if you know what's going on with those eyes. Because, yeah, I don't get a lot of good pain relief or good sleep medicine, which is the best pain relief from doctors I've got. Come see me at Whitwell Travel Show, the perfect place to build. Jesus' Immaculate House. Pick up that phone, add to that Osama room, add to our street fiction. Remember, you don't have to worry about our street fiction making it to the evening news unless, of course, it's supposed to be there. And if it's supposed to be there, you damn sure better be making those videos, because top of the mean streets, it's meaner than Osama, Saddam, Adolf, and Barack all put together. They're real mean. If you're supposed to be making those videos, make them. You know, if it's just your street resume, it's just going to be seen by the streets, and yes, you don't have to worry about making the evening news unless it's supposed to.